Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join. Tonight on the sideline. Here's Fall. To the paint. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Simmons with it. Inside. Here's Yao. And he lays it straight in.
There are big men. And then there's Yao Ming. Wow. Wow. Wow.
To the middle. Porzingis. It's sent back down by Simmons. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Fall. Thomas grabs the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Simmons. And they recover it. Here's Fall. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
You know, Porzingis keeps defenders on their toes because he's such a skilled player and has a bunch of moves.
And so he makes both from the line.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Ben Simmons.
And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7'2" and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's sent back by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
Tracy McGrady on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. Houston trails by 5. Isaac goes in. Yao, good. Yao's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, he doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but Isaac is a willing passer, and I think he's going to continue to grow in that area.
Now here's Shaq. From deep, Jokic. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And here is Simmons. Down low. Here's Fall. It's blocked by Shaq.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Pass to Jokic. Picked by Yao. To the inside. Over Simmons. Back to Yao. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And the three off target.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Simmons' shot is good.
The interior game of Simmons is rock solid. When he gets a matchup he likes, he knows exactly how to exploit it.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Knocked away. Stolen by O'Neal. And no good that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. Houston trails by 4. .32 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Pass to Jokic. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. And Simmons has got the ball here for Houston. Thomas. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Up by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic. And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Outside, Sabonis. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. Back to Sabonis. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Pass to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, and so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Pass to Fall. And stolen by Ilgauskas. Here's Sabonis. Houston moving the ball around. Now Jokic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 5 to shoot.
Tim Thomas. First personal foul. First team foul.
Picked by Olajuwon. Down low. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
You know, usually Kemp's passing game is low-key overlooked, but this is a quality feed here.
Pass to Fall. Oh, wow! And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Houston trails by 6. To the wing on the left. Olajuwon outside. No good from outside. Outside Thomas. Drills the three-pointer. Thomas got 6 points.
And Yao just so big, he's able to see over the top of the defense, and that allows him to find an open teammate.
Jokic, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
He gets it in there. Jokic has got his first 2 points.
You know, Jokic is so hard to guard in screen and rolls. He's versatile and unpredictable. Two of his greatest strengths.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Hey, Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, of course, is rebound.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top of that particular statistic. And he knows games are won and lost on the boards, and he wants to be able to contribute in that way. But he is a brilliant player, not just a rebounder. Boy, Hakeem's size makes him hard to match up against, especially when he's determined to score inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And Olajuwon drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
50 seconds left here in the second. The drive by Jokic.
The confidence Jokic has is impressive, as is his skill level. He knows he can get it done on the drive pretty much whenever he decides to drive.
McGrady outside. Sends it down right in his face.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Pass to Shaq. He takes it in. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And how many guys, 7'1", 325 pounds, can put the ball on the floor and go to the rim like Shaq? He is a physical force. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
40.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And stolen by Yao. Now, here's Jokic. Inside. And finished off by Yao.
Boy, the passing ability of Jokic is really something. I mean, he's proven to be quite the capable playmaker.
To the middle. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
A shot by McGrady, no good. Houston trails by 15. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Good work defensively by Yao. McGrady outside. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good on the three. Here's Jokic. Pass to Sabonis. 90 seconds now into the second half.
McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Jokic inside. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. Another miss by Houston. Here's Jokic. Into the lane. And then jammed down as it goes right over Jokic.
Boy, you don't see bigs with Jokic's skill level very often. His athleticism, very average, but he still can throw it down if he has to.
And it's in there. Jokic has got his second bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Jokic. Here's McGrady. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. McGrady's got 11 points.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Houston trails by 20. Pass to Yao. For the three. And it's Cowens with the rebound. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Personal foul.
And the free throw, no good.
Shooting for the away team. Tim Thomas. At the line for one.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Pass to Yao. Here's Fall. Guarded by Porzingis. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
In the third. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Power down with both hands.
Assist from
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
From deep. He's off on that one. And Houston the other way now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside for Thomas. Another miss by Houston.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Right wing. Down low. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
1:06 left to play in the third. Thomas, good.
You know, Simmons is a platinum-level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
Over in the corner, Doncic. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Doncic has got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
first team foul.
Great. Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Screen by Porzingis. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Simmons. Makes it off the glass. He's got 5.
Well, I love watching Simmons run the floor. So effortless and efficient in his movement.
Here's Shaq. Simmons pulls it in. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up 19.
The visiting team, 56.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. McGrady with the ball. Pass to Jokic. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
A lot of times, Jokic is creating a jump shot for somebody else, but he's just as good a receiver as he is a distributor. And that's pretty impressive for a 7-footer.
That's it to go. That one good from Fall.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Jokic. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Houston trails by 20. Houston moving the ball around. There's O'Neal with the 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
And Thomas with the stuff.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Ooh, that was nice. That's the #1 thing on his mind every time he touches it.
GA with the D right there on him. Still went hard to the rim.
You know, I think he likes it that way, guys. Just gives him a chance to Snapchat somebody.
And there's the call on Yao. That's his first foul. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Fall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And here is McGrady. Pass to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Back to Simmons. Good defense by Jokic. Now McGrady. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Off target from outside. And it's Houston's ball. Here's Simmons. Up and in on the layup.
Boy, nice use of strength that time by Simmons, getting past the defense and into a shot.
Pick by Yao. Inside. Thomas with the steal. Here's the break. Simmons with it. Now defended by Jokic. To the inside. Here's Yao. Count it.
Well, this is why they get Yao the ball inside. He's basically unguardable this close to the rim.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Fall. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And that one's good. McGrady. Houston trails by 20. To the paint. Here's Yao. And Yao slams it in.
When Yao gets the ball anywhere close to the rack, he's got one thing on his mind. Throw that thing down.
Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Houston. Isaac with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. A slam dunk by Thomas.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's McGrady. The three-pointer, no good. And he dunks it down.
And Yao just so big, he's able to see over the top of the defense, and that allows him to find an open teammate.
Driving inside.
Tracy McGrady.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
It's tipped. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Offensive rebound. Here's McGrady. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Over in the corner, Isaac. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Fall. And another three for Houston.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Now, here is McGrady. And so the road team gets the W in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Jay, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never...
And drive home safely.